get it. What's up, bro?
What's the deal, fool? What it do? What it do?
Shit, man. I appreciate you sliding through. You already know, man. My boy had to get up extra early. You know what I'm saying? He on the west side with it. You feel me? From
Yeah,
Jersey, but
B 642 at the board. Let's get it.
had to wake up. You feel me? So first things first, bro. Like tell the people about yourself, bro.
I mean, I go by to Rell most of the time. Tyree. Homies call me Rell, depending on who you is. Some niggas call me Jersey on the West Coast. You feel me? Depending on who you is. You know what I'm saying? A nigga born in Plainfield, raised out South Jersey with y'all niggas. You know how it is. Tapped in up North Jersey and South Jersey. Moved to LA at 16. Been here ever since. Making music, taking photos, doing whatever. You feel me? Trying to get the bag.
Right. And I feel like, from a music sense, LA has really been the move for a lot of people. You do see some people stay over here and make a buzz for themselves, but they usually in the DMV area or the New York area. You feel me? They'll be in Jersey, but they'll go to those areas mainly outside of just doing it in Jersey. Now you want all the way to the West Coast. Now, is it like more music centric out there? There's so many other places where you can like really, elevate yourself.
I would say entertainment, period. Not just music. I'm talking all fields of entertainment, comedy, music, acting, movies, directing, anything entertainment, because it's basically the entertainment capital of the world, Hollywood. So that's where all the movie studios is. That's where all the recording studios is. That's where all the executive buildings is. Like all that big name shit, record labels, all that. Somewhere downtown, somewhere in Santa Monica, studios everywhere in Los Angeles County. So yeah, like if you want to elevate your career in the entertainment field in any way, shape, or form, LA is like, you feel me? It's not so big, but at the same time it is. And everybody know each other. So it's like, you feel me? You're gonna run into somebody you know, you gonna run into somebody doing the same thing you doing or trying to, or who's trying to help other people. You feel me? It's just like it's the environment is like, you feel me? It's just set up for entertainment. Like the scenery out here, it's just they get sun 90% of the year. So you feel me? It's like it's kind of like one of them places. It's LA is like a mysterious ass place, but at the same time, once you spend some time here, you're gonna start to understand how it works. But LA is definitely an entertainment place. But Atlanta is becoming the next like movie capital because everybody's moving out there to shoot their movies because it's cheaper opposed to California. So Atlanta too is
for now, I think. It's cheaper for now, but once everybody get out there, they're gonna raise the prices.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So my thing is, because I notice a lot of people, in the entertainment business, execs, we talk about Joe Rogan and things like that, podcasters, comedians, musicians, movie stars. A lot of people are moving out of LA. So do you think that's going to change that scenery of it? I know we just talked about Atlanta, but do you think it's going to be a widespread to other places, or they're just moving out and then it'll just be Atlanta? You think Cali would be the same after how the Rona hit Cali?
That's a good question. Like in any scenario, pros and cons to everything. And honestly, it depends on how you look at it as well, because Joe Rogan is obviously, what I'm saying, he's an established individual. He has deals, $1 million deals and stuff like that. So he can maneuver how he wants. And you feel me? There, like I said, there's pros and cons to LA, and there's pros and cons to California, period. Like, we got the highest rent prices. We got the highest car insurance rates. We got one of the highest pay rates in the state. And California has one of the biggest economies in the country. So, you feel me? The money is always going to be in California. But at the same time, Los Angeles County in particular is like, sometimes that shit could be a shit show, like on some real shit. Like, I mean, it's homeless epidemic going on right now. Look crazy. What else? Everything is not open. You feel me? It's like certain barbershops. I guess certain barbershops can open at certain times. Tattoo parlors still ain't open. Massage parlors still ain't open. Some things still ain't open. that plays a part. So the homelessness, the openness, and LA is kind of like it's like a social town. So like niggas go out to eat, you feel me, on the patio type shit, or like parties on the rooftop and like all types of just nut shit like that. And all that slowed down once COVID hit. The club scene slowed down. Um, what else slowed down? Some of the food places slowed down because they couldn't adapt to the requirements. Um, the economy definitely slowed down. A lot of places, a lot of businesses closed for good. But yeah, because that's what it is. The economy is just like it's up in the air right now. It's like up and down. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So he looking at it from a standpoint of like I understand if you watch any of Joe Rogan's podcasts and you like if you ever hear him talk about LA, because I hear him he had a conversation about LA and why he was moving.
Yeah, I seen that
And it
one.
made sense because like at the same time, it's expensive to live here. The homeless is getting crazy, and it feels like you know what I'm saying ain't no changes being made, ain't nothing getting done. So it's like, why would I waste my time? And like you know, it's the little things and shit that'll probably get to you.
Yeah, so you were saying he was pretty much leaving, because of all the bullshit that's going on out there.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's pros and cons to how you look at this situation. Honestly, I thought about moving out of California too, but
To where?
to Vegas because it's like you feel me, it's a little cheaper. You feel me? Maybe a little hot, but at the same time, my bills is gonna go down, my expenses gonna go down. So I was thinking about that, but at the same time, I had a conversation with one of my females because she had just came back from Atlanta, and she was like, "I know you probably thinking about moving out of state, but there's niggas in other cities that's struggling, like they doing bad. Like they looking for licks. So if you come in town, you know what I'm saying, on some LA shit, they gonna look at you a certain type of way and yada yada yada." And she was telling me like, you feel me? Just because you doing good out here, that don't mean you're gonna be doing good out there, blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's kind of that kind of sat in my mind a little bit. So I'm still up in the air about it. I still got moves to make.
Yeah, I mean, just do your homework. Because my thing is, I wouldn't say that you shouldn't just because you go into a different environment or somebody may look at you at a lick, which is true because listen, bro, some people got their unemployment and a lot of motherfuckers did. So yeah, that's true, but at the same time, bro, you already know you could be in Cali and niggas look at you as a lick. Go to Jersey, niggas look at you as a lick, bro. Niggas is hungry everywhere. In Wyoming, motherfuckers is hungry, bro.
It's a
Now they might
fact.
not call it a lick, but they might call it something else. You feel me? So my thing is, bro, if you got that plan set out for yourself, you know what I mean, you already know, stack your chicken, execute that plan, and then boom, you already with it. My thing is, if you go to a jungle, you take a lion to a different jungle, he know he ain't gonna move the same, but niggas know he a lion. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fill out his settings first, like, all right, this quicksand over here. Oh, it's an anaconda hanging from this tree over there. Oh, the bears is chilling over there. All right, well, this my section then. I ain't gonna violate y'all section when I'm out hunting, but don't violate mine. You feel me? That's how I look at it though, bro. Cause like I said, myself personally, the better I get with barbering and YouTube comedy and podcasting, obviously I'm gonna stretch my wings and go somewhere else. You feel me? But I ain't gonna jump the gun and just do it based off emotion. You feel me? So like salute to her because I think she did that just off of the strength that she really cared about you. But you know how women are, like they overanalyze things a little too much sometimes. So my thing is, bro, like Atlanta is becoming the capital for a lot of stuff. You feel me? Especially with we black. You feel me? That's damn near like Wakanda now. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? Tyler Perry got his own studios out there and shit like that. Like all the producers and music execs going out there building their studios and whatnot. Like, bro,
Yep, yeah.
barbering is becoming crazy out there. Like now it's a lot of lady boys out there, but I'm saying you're gonna have to mess with the single moms a little heavy out there. But other than that,
Niggas live in Hollywood. Niggas be seeing that all day long. You feel me? That ain't even. You feel me? The LGBTQ community, you know what I'm saying? I salute y'all. You feel me? On me.
yeah, so I feel you, bro. So my thing is, I wanted to talk about the music. I was listening to that, one little snippet you put up while they hating on me. You did that with Deontay. I kind of
Yeah.
like the vibe of that song and like the vibe of that video or the behind the scenes of that joint, man. So let's just walk me through that and how that process went for y'all.
Yeah, so the homie King, the singer, the nigga who's singing on that, he go by the name Money. You know what I'm saying? He LA based, street nigga. I found this nigga in the studio with one of my other homies. He bringing homies to the studio. I thought this nigga was just a regular gang banging ass nigga. You feel me? Blah blah blah. Turf riding ass nigga. Come to find out, this nigga can actually sing. He got vocals. So he started singing for me. I was like, all right, bet. Money moves right there. I got a singer. So the day I met him, we was in the studio. I got him like, cause he ain't never been to the studio before. So I got him how to, you know what I'm saying? I got him comfortable behind the mic. You feel me? Had to do my little engineering thing. You feel me? Got his voice tweaked out a little bit. He was like, yeah, bro, we should definitely like link back up. So we'd probably be like in and out the studio for about probably like a year and a half. Didn't get anything finished, but we got something recorded. That one song that I showed a snippet of, we had recorded like last year, but I kept it in the tuck to like, you know, maybe we could use something from it. So Deontay had came to LA over the weekend, and we had already planned to shoot a video, blah blah blah. So we shooting a video, and then I was like, "Yo, let's go to the studio." It was like we was like 4 or 5 deep, all rappers, producers, engineers type shit. So I was like, "Let's book some studio time. Let's get in the lab. There's 5 of us here. We can crack some shit out easy." So we get to the studio. I go through all my old files. I'm like, yo, bro, you remember this? I pull up the beat. We listening to it. We vibing to it. Everybody just like, yeah, we can get with this. The homie already had his vocals laid, which was him singing.
Mm-hmm.
The other homie, who's the rapper, he is like, let me hop on this. I was like, boom. Hopped on it, put a verse on that bitch, tweaked it, engineered it, and then flew his hooks from one side to the other. And then before you know it, we got a song just like that.
Right, man. That's heavy though, because a lot of people, you know, get into music and they think it's just bars and singing and oh, I got this song and I got the hook. Like people don't know the structure of just one song, bro. So just breaking down that process of what people can expect that want to get into the business, or maybe people that want to step it up a little bit, because maybe their music ain't hitting with certain people.
So what I noticed is everybody has a different type of workflow. So some niggas could rap. Some niggas got their shit written down where they could just go in the lab where they could just freestyle it and be like, boom, done. And I fuck with rappers like that. Some niggas take their time. They gotta write their shit. They gotta feel it. You feel me? And all that. But I can tell you one thing: starting a song from top to bottom, sometimes it could take literally a day or an hour, and sometimes that shit could take years because you'll do it and be like, I like that shit. And then you'll hear it probably like 2 months later and be like, no, I don't like that shit. Let me tweak it. But as far as producing, like starting with a blank canvas, it's kind of technical, you feel me? You really got to know your equipment. You really got to know what you're doing. And thankfully, a nigga like me went to engineering school, so a nigga got taught all this shit, you feel me? Frequencies and low ends, all that bullshit. So what most people don't understand is songs don't come out the way they're recorded. You know what I'm saying? Extra things that are added, like the echoes, the yo, the ad libs, the fucking the extra, like the gunshots, the fucking Foley sounds of like shit crashing and shit breaking, like all that shit is never in the recording process. That's always in the engineering and production process. So that's what a lot of niggas don't understand. But honestly, nowadays, with the internet, the game has gotten 100% times easier because you don't have to do no label shit. You could just upload your shit now to where like you direct to the consumer. You ain't even got to go to anybody. You can do everything on your own. So, like I said, it's pros and cons to everything, but the music business is definitely easier, but the process is like it's art. So it's like art takes time. Art gets appreciated over time. So you feel me? You got to treat it like that. It's like, cause some niggas they want to rush it. They just trying to get that single. They trying to get that buzz, and like they don't understand that's not even what it's about. You feel me? Because you only as good as your last hit. So you got.
Right. Right, man. So my thing is, have you came in contact with a big time artist that I want to say like kind of gave you the nod, like yo, you on to something, homie?
Um,
Because I remember, now the reason why I asked that, I remember, a year or two ago, I think it was last year. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about how you met Nip before, and you ran in the
yeah,
game as well too, or one of your homies ran up on game.
yeah. Um, the thing is, so my thing about it when you approaching these celebrities, quote unquote, these rappers or anybody who has, some type of status in the industry, a nigga like me who does beats, engineers, produces, all that shit, I don't necessarily come up to them like, hey bro, I got beats, yada yada yada. Because I feel as though that's kind of unprofessional. They probably get that all day long type shit. So what I do is I go up to him. I be like, "Hey, your last project, bro. I was feeling that. Your last hit, I was feeling that. Your last track, I was feeling that. I engage them first about something they do
Mm-hmm.
and let them know, like, bro, I know what you got going. I see what you got going. But I'm not gonna say too many big artists have said like, oh, you got something. But I've been in the studio with like Kendrick Lamar's producer, the nigga who made How Much a Dollar Costs.
Yeah,
In his studio, his name Joseph Lindbergh. I played some tracks for him. He was like, "Yeah, I like what you're doing. You got a sound. You feel me?"
yeah,
That was a big look because you feel me. Like he's a legend. He got credits with Kendrick Lamar. He got
facts.
SZA. He on SZA's album. He on Snoop's album from back in the day. He an OG. He an older cat. You feel me? And he a jazz musician. So for him to be like, oh, I see what you're doing. I hear what you're doing. I was like, yeah, yeah. I already know because I love samples. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a sample based type nigga. So that was the one that was like, I know I'm on the right track. If a Grammy award winning producer told me I got some shit, then I know I got some shit.
Right. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So my thing is, so let's rewind this back a little bit. So we talked about you moving from Jersey to Cali. Do you think how much of an impact has Cali, that sound, that culture out there had on you producing and making songs and things like that? Because you could kind of hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know what a Cali sound like. You feel me? Jersey don't necessarily have its sound, is more predicated on like we're in
Exactly.
Philly, New York, and shit like that. But
Exactly.
like, how much has that impacted the way you structure, produce, and want your sound to be like?
That's a good question. That's a good question because man, the LA sound is like is it's a I want to say it's so crazy because the underground is an underground scene of LA rappers to where it's like hardcore gang banging. I'ma shoot this, I'ma rob this type shit. And then it's like you got niggas like Anderson Paak, you got niggas like Tyler the Creator, you got niggas like fucking Odd Future, you got fucking Earl Sweatshirt, you got fucking it's an abundance of like sounds out here. So like the typical sound out here right now is like the DJ Mustard type beats. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I listen to everything. So I listen to niggas in Detroit. I listen to niggas in the Bay. I listen to niggas in New York. I listen to niggas in the South. And all that played a part in how I make my music at this point. Just
Mm.
the but when I rap and write my rhymes, definitely LA is definitely influenced on like what I talk about, my subject topic, probably the instruments I'm gonna play, the samples I'm gonna use because it's some Hispanic samples that I got that like they really bounce and I know like they really impact the Hispanic community. But LA definitely plays a part in that. It's just like it'll definitely put you in a vibe because, like I said, LA is a mysterious ass place until you've been here and absorbed it. So you definitely gonna pick up on some game. You definitely gonna pick up on some samples that you hear. You definitely gonna hear some sounds that you like. You definitely gonna be influenced though. I can't
Mm.
really necessarily tell you exactly how I get influenced, but I know like certain sounds, certain like bass lines, or like certain raps that I say is definitely like LA influenced.
And I could definitely hear that. And like my thing is just being on the east side, East Coast myself, kind of you can I personally could kind of pick up on, a lot of the influences and things that move me when I listen to, you know, West Coast music or just West Coast lingo in general, you feel me? Like I said, us coming to paths with, a couple niggas that was in some gangs and everything like that. And you meet some official dudes that's been over there, and then you got some capping ass niggas that'll say, yeah, I'm from over here. You know what I mean? They turn me up, OG, da da da, and then you kind of get that person rap sheet. You like, man, you fool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of got that's where my fascination with LA began. Like when I really started meeting dudes that was from that side, from that coast, and you really start to get that background check of that. Oh shit, like it's really real over there, and like gang banging ain't just gang banging, is a culture now, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like this shit is evolved to something different. I seen Snoop on the Breakfast Club kind of talking about how it wasn't openly accepted for gangbangers to rap or be signed by labels until him, Easy, and all them. And then now, shit, everywhere you turn, don't matter where niggas from, they blood, they crip, you know what I'm saying? They got something going on. You feel me?
exactly.
So my thing is, as a producer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of coming from a little bit of that background and everything like that. Does that kind of have you kind of have your head on a swivel when discussing certain things, or now since it's so widely accepted, you like, oh, we could bust it up about that too, and just talk about, how we all, kind of came from the same cloth, but now we at the same tables.
Yeah, yeah. That shit definitely can play like cause street politics. Cause at the same time, what niggas don't understand, street politics and the business and the entertainment business, they're not the same. They don't see eye to eye. They're not. That's why the executives they don't they be scared of us when they see us and shit. So we got an element of danger that come with us. So it definitely played a part in like certain songs. Niggas can't say certain words. Certain words aren't accepted. You feel me? Certain peoples probably can't be in the same studio with each other, or But at the end of the day, like in 2020, I see less of that. It's not like I can't have a blood and a crip in the studio together, or like you feel me? Because like niggas, I got family that's blood, but my best friends is Crips. So it's like you feel me? I roll with the red side, but at the same time, my best friends they bang blue and shit.
Yeah.
It's accepted. They don't give a fuck. But it's like it all depends on who you are, your background, if you thorough. It honestly matters if you thorough, because any nigga could claim some shit, but at the same time you could claim it, but you still a bitch.
Right, right.
But if your resume not up to par, then that's really what it is. If your
That's kind
resume
of like
was
when
weak,
niggas used to move out Blackwood and be like, man, I'm from the hood, and we still mashing on them niggas. It's like, yeah,
mm-hmm,
you from the hood, but you still a bitch, and we're gonna show you
mm-hmm.
a bitch. No wonder what I'm saying. So I could see the similarities in that, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up on that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know how it be, because like you know what I'm saying, niggas could. I've been pressed a couple times, and like you feel me. Sometimes I let that shit slide, and then when I turn up though, when I be like, yeah, nigga, I'm from Whoop De Whoop, what it do? Them niggas would be like, that fall back and be like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? I just need to know. I was like, well, now you know. So,
Yeah,
once you turn up and let niggas know what it is, most 9 times out of the 10, they gonna leave you alone. But depending on how deep they is and you know what I'm saying, the circumstances of the situation, you might be not be able to get out the situation. But yeah, man, that shit, the street politics and the entertainment business, like they don't see eye to eye, but at the same time, we make it work because we black folk. We trying to get this money. So you feel me?
word. So I wanna not really change gears a little bit, but I want to discuss like when you first knew you was gonna get into music, and when you was knee deep in it. When did you think like, yeah, this is what I was put here to do?
Uh, once I learned the entertainment business. Once I took a class on the entertainment business, I was like, yeah, now that I know the game, this is what I was born to do. Because the nigga, niggas like us, we've been listening to music. We used to have MP3 players back in the day. We couldn't live without them bitches, bro. I could not walk anywhere
Hell
without
no.
my iPod, my MP3 player, or nothing. You
I
feel me?
wasn't doing it.
Right. So, niggas had music always in their veins. And plus, you feel me? My uncle was a DJ, so I was indoctrinated into that a while ago before niggas even knew me. But that's when I knew, like, when I took that business education class and then I learned Pro Tools, that's when I was like, yeah, this is my career. I could do this for the rest of my life.
Right, right. That's heavy, man. Because we always look at it like we see people doing one thing, then they doing another, then they do another, and it's like one. I don't have a problem with people jumping from spot to spot to spot as long as you know the work that you got to put in to achieve all that you what you trying to do. But a lot of people, bro, they don't never find their purpose. You feel me? They don't never find what they're here for, and to hear that, you know what I'm saying, that you moved out there, and like you kind of always knew, but then when you moved out there and took them courses, you was like, all right, like for sure, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm gonna feed my family. This is my legacy right here. You feel me?
Right.
So you kind of see yourself as a Grammy award winning or Grammy nominated producer, or you know what I'm saying, like just a West Coast legend.
I'm gonna be a legend, period. Whether in the
Yeah,
streets, entertainment. I mean, you feel me? Because niggas know my name in both sections. You feel me? I got some niggas in the entertainment field. I got some niggas in the streets. So you feel me? Either way, you feel me? I got a name for myself already, but I feel as though the music is gonna solidify it to where, like, oh, he's not just this type of nigga. He was a well-rounded type of nigga. Like, you feel me?
right, right.
But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying because I took some left turns too. You feel me? At first, I wanted to go to medical school. And then I was like, I can't do that. I don't even like seeing blood. So I was like, I'm not doing that. Can't do it. Then I tried to be a mechanic. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, they make good money, but that shit boring. And plus, all my niggas is rapping in the studio, doing this, that, and the third. So I'm like, I'm in class looking at these niggas rapping in the studio. I'm like, man, that's where I need to be. That's where I feel comfortable at. So nigga went to recording school, learned how to engineer. So I was like, bet, found my niche, and then that turned into some other shit, and just kept going and kept going and kept going. So you feel me? You gonna make some left turns and be like, all right, that's not it. All right, that's not it. Just you feel me? Don't rush anything. All this shit take time. You feel me? It didn't. This shit didn't just jump out at me. You feel me? It took me time to figure it out what I wanted. So ever since then, I've been on it.
Yeah, because I feel like you should dabble in a couple waters to know what you want to do, and then like when you finally find that, like I really can't explain it. Like you feel me? Like me personally, like I always tell people, like I've always, you remember I used to cut niggas' hair when we was younger, but it's just like now I know that I can use that as a stepping stone. So if you do want to do something in entertainment, whether it's YouTube, comedy, or something like podcasting, I'll always be able to make money from barbering. Once I get my feet and
Exactly.
once I get everything hitting the ground, I'll always be able to make money from that. So now I can fully focus on that. Because me personally, bro, I think niggas that will get into comedy, rapping, or just jump out the window with me, movies and shit like that. It's like that's cool, but you take a lot from what you could be putting into that when you have to worry about where the money's coming in from.
Exactly.
So when you have something that could always bring you that cash, I could focus on just being creative. I could focus on saying, yo, that joke right there, bro. I could edit that a little bit, or I could tweak it a little bit, or that video right there. I see what I did wrong, so the next video, boom, or the way I edited, doom. I could boom, boom, boom. When you ain't got to worry about that bread coming in, or your bills or something like that, bro. To anybody that's out there listening, like yo, find like go to trade school or something like that first. Don't mean you don't mean you can't work on what you want to do if you're a rapper, comedian, whatever. But when you take out the damn where I'm gonna feed or shit, how I'm gonna get home. You feel me? Like shit, a lot of times in these entertainment circles, bro, you're gonna have to travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to be far from home a lot of these times. Like, you feel
Hell,
me? Like, so you thinking like shit, not only how am I gonna eat, but shit, if I eat, damn, is this even is the rest even enough for me to get home? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and it's good. Look, regardless of how much money you make, even like sometimes it ain't gonna be enough. Sometimes you're gonna have to face those questions like shit, like these niggas might tow my car and parked in the wrong spot. So let me try hurry up and get this set out. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of stuff that go into being in those kind of businesses. You feel me, bro? And that's what I'm kind of finding out myself.
yeah,
So, like just saying like you saying like how you was like, yo, I'm gonna go to medical school, or I'm gonna be a mechanic, or I'm going to take these music courses. It's like people gotta know that, yeah, like Rell's still working because Rell ain't no bum. You feel me? Like I think
exactly.
people hustle backwards when they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't relate to a struggle. My nigga, you gonna go through a struggle regardless. So if you're gonna struggle regardless, at least make sure you got some type of cash coming in for yourself.
Yeah. And another thing what niggas don't understand is they hit a peak. They hit a peak and be like, yeah, I made it, or this, that, and they just plateau. It's like, nah, once the going gets good, you gotta keep going harder. That's what it is. You gotta go hard after you got your once you got your feet set, now you gotta start running.
Yeah,
That's when the race starts. But
facts,
at the
facts,
same time,
man.
it's a marathon. At the same time, it is a marathon. But at the same
Yeah,
time, there's certain parts of that race you gotta really stride. You gotta really take your steps. You feel me? So that's what niggas don't do. They just get their camera equipment and be like, yeah, I'm a director now. Nah, I'm gonna let the money come to me. It's like, nah, you still gotta go to the
yeah.
money. So you
You
gotta
gotta
do
go
that
down. You
work.
gotta hustle,
You
bro.
gotta put that work in. You feel me? And then niggas don't do that. Like, I ain't just learned Pro Tools and been like, all right, well, I'm gonna just let niggas come to me now. It's like, nah, I slept in studios. I've pulled up on niggas in the lab on my own merits. You feel me? Like, oh, you in the lab? Let me come through. Let me give you these beats. Let me engineer your session. All for free. Not even charging niggas. Just pull up to my nigga studios, giving them free engineering, free beats, all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay your dues. That's what you
Facts,
definitely gotta pay your dues.
definitely, bro. So my thing is, bro, what I try to look at is like in closing, I kind of want to talk about that experience you had meeting Nipsey. You feel me?
Man,
Kind of run through that day.
shit, bro. It was honestly, it was a crazy time in my life, and it was a crazy day because it wasn't even expected. So
Mm,
shit. I'm living off of 79th and Crenshaw. That's like not too, that's like the next couple streets up from Nip's store. So I get up, start my day. I'm about to go drop my girl off at work around the corner in the city. So I get gas. I'm heading up Crenshaw. And then I get to Slauson. Boom. I see a Maybach out front. I'm like, Nip must be over there, or Black Sam must be over there. I
yeah.
gotta see it. Let me see what's up real quick. So I'm in the lane. I'm in the left hand lane. I see Nipsey in the corner taking pictures. I look out the window. I look at my girl. I'm like, yo, that's Nip. She like, yup, that's him. So I pull over in the parking lot. Mind you, I got on a red shirt, which is a no-no in that area, an absolute no-no. I hop out the car. I grab my phone. I got on a red shirt. He in the cut watching me and what I'm doing, but at the same time he trying to like not acknowledge me, but he still like, you feel me, like that gangbanger mode. He like, I'm watching you, nigga, but type shit. So I walk up to the nigga like 6'4", like I gotta look up to this nigga type shit. So I look at this nigga, it's Nip, braids to the back, big gold chain, all black chucks, regular ass Nip. I was like, yo, Nip. At the time, it was like 2016, 2017.
Mm,
So I walk up to the nigga. I'm like, yo, Nip, I've been fucking with you since I was in 8th grade, my boy. I'm talking. I seen you on Jam of the Week with Hustle in the House. I have everything you've ever created in my music library. I was like, bro, You mean absolutely the world to me. Not even on some music shit, but on some hustle shit. Like, you really inspire me type shit. So I told him that. He was like, hey, bro, good looking. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Woo-de-woo. And I told him, I was like, yo, I got beats. I make beats. I'm a producer and I'm an engineer. I was like, let me send you some shit, give you some shit. He was like, hey, I'm gonna be here for a minute. Just come through with a flash drive or a hard drive. Come through to the lab and we'll see what you got. I said, bet. Good looking, OG. I love what you doing. Stay up in these streets. This nigga was like, all right, big dog, stay up. Got in the car, drove my girl to work, and I never came back with that flash drive. Probably one of my biggest regrets in life. And I don't regret a lot of things in life, but not coming back with that flash drive for Nip with them beats, that was my biggest regret.
Why what happened that day? Why didn't you go back?
Fucking I had some shit going on in my personal life. I was trying to figure out some moves with some money situations. So you feel me? I had to I was in a situation which I had to do some research on, and that led to me being on the computer all day doing research. So I didn't get to do it. So you feel me?
Hey, bro. Like I said, look, sometimes missed opportunities can cripple and crumble people, and other times missed opportunities can make people say, look, yo, when that shit come knocking again, I'm gonna be triple times ready. I'm gonna be 100 times ready. Like
Stay
you
ready
gonna
so
ask
you
for a
ain't got.
flash drive, and it's gonna be so much shit on there. You're gonna be like, nigga, we need a whole fucking month to listen to the homie shit. You feel me? If we're gonna listen to his shit.
Exactly. That's why, man. I gotta stay prepared now. Like I do got a busy life, so when niggas ask me for beats, sometimes it might take me a couple of days because a nigga, because like when niggas ask for beats, it's like I gotta really sit down and listen to him and see like, all right, is this for him or is this not for him? Is he gonna feel this or is he not gonna feel this? So it's a process to giving niggas beats as well that niggas don't even know about. But you know, but that shit for sure made me stay ready. Like laptop with me at all times, hard drive with me at all times. Like you never know who you're gonna run into now at this point. So
Right.
definitely, that's another rule about Los Angeles too. Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready, because you gonna bump into a nigga doing your comedy shit out here, and they gonna be like, "Hey, I need somebody to open for me, bro. You free?" And you be like, "Shit, I ain't doing that. Why not?"
Yeah.
And that's the type of shit that'll launch your career. That one little move. I swear to God, if I'd have probably gave Nip that flash drive, he would have felt something on that. He would have felt something, at least one.
Yeah, facts, bro. So, like, kind of in closing, man, like, if you got any messages for the young up and coming musicians or producers, engineers, or anything like that, you know, spit some shit.
Shit. For all you niggas, man, if you with me, we going to the top. If you against me, you assed out. I got moves in the tuck. Adapter die 11/27/20. Fuck with me. I got a video coming next month. All my niggas in Jersey that need help with they beats, all my niggas that need some engineer, holla at me. I got y'all. Feel
Say
me?
less, bro. Say less, man. So tell everybody where they can find you at: Instagram, Snap, Facebook, email. Well, email. Yeah, I'm gonna put the email down on the link below for
Bet,
you.
bet. Instagram, TA_RELL_ Rell, one word. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snap, Rell Uno One. You feel me? I'm on Twitter too, TYRELLEDEVON, Terrell Devon, at Terrell Devon. You feel me? That's where I'm at. Come hit my line. I'm always working.
Say less, bro. You already know I'm y'all gracious host of the World of Q. I'm your boy Karan, and we out, man. Salute, G.
Stay dangerous. You already know what it is.
Already.
Right.